Good morning, fellow YouTubers of the world, and welcome to Story of My Life, starring I, your grand host, me right here in the flesh. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hopefully, everybody's feeling well, and hopefully, everybody's having a decent day, because I know I am. Um, it is Friday, March 13th, 2020 2025. And welcome in. Sorry, guys, I'm just now getting started. As you could see, I opened up the blinds. For one, I opened up those blinds there, turning the fan off. I just took my dog outside to go to the bathroom, so now put my dog in. My other doggy doesn't want to come in yet. So I go put her with mom. Come on, let's go with mama. So that mom could be taken care of. Mom's a little sick right now, so she ain't feeling too hot. So I think she's got like a winter cold or whatever you want to call it, because of the time, change of the seasons and all that kind of stuff. Come on, you guys know how it is. Winter turns, you know, winter turns to spring, spring turns to fall, fall turns to winter. You know, typical. You seasons change. People change. Times change. It happens. You know, it really does. And let me make sure that I share this out here. There, I think I'm back now. Um, had to share my stream out a little bit to let everybody know let a couple people know that I'm. Hey, Sissy Poos, good morning. How you doing, babe? Good to see you. Very good to see you. Me, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I've been. You really want to know? I've been playing babysitter and mediator, and let me tell you, it has been an interesting ride. Let me tell you. Oh God, it's just, you know, I'm just gonna say this bluntly. You know, some people you can fix, and some people you just can't do anything no matter what. You know what I mean? I mean, you try so hard to try and help. You're trying so hard to be the good person. You're trying so hard to be you know, to do the right thing. And it just, I mean, I'm going to say it bluntly. Sorry for saying this, but sometimes in some instances, there is just no fixing stupid. I swear to God. Oh, it's like dealing with my neighbor's kids or something. I swear. Not even kidding with that. I mean, it's just, I got to play, you know, babysitter and mediator to grown ass adults. Oh my God, dude. It's like, wow. It's. Those people, they just need to make up their mind on what the hell they want to do with each other. Do they want to sit there and fight each other, or do they want to make friends? Do they want to fight each other? And, it's just there's no consistency with any of them over there. It's like, holy fucking shit, dude. But anyway, what I'm doing right now, making up some jars. Yeah, well, see, here's what it is. Okay, I'm actually going to say something about it. Okay. All right. I've come across a couple of people that I like, well, I don't like them, but I'm tolerating them, you know what I mean? And they're good people. It's just that I'm gonna say it to you bluntly. They're fucked in the head. Really fucked. I mean, you could fucking, they're those type of people where you could say the sky is blue and they'll want to argue with you about it. You could say the sky is purple and they'll want to argue about it. You'll say that, oh, it's daytime, and they'll argue with it and they'll analyze it. And it's like, Jesus Christ. If you want to know what the color of the sky is, I'll even show you, and you could argue with that. There, I showed you. I mean, Jesus Christ. What, you want to know what the color of a plant is? It's green. I mean, seriously, dude. Things are how they are, and it doesn't matter how much you debate, doesn't matter how much you argue, it doesn't matter how much you analyze it, it's still going to be, it's still going to be the same thing. A rock is a rock is a rock is a rock. I mean, you could explain it 15 bazillion ways. You could talk about it 15 bazillion things. You could sit there and argue about it till you're blue in the face, but it's still going to be a rock. It's not going to change. I mean, these are the arguments I get into these days. It's like, okay, this is a water bottle. It's filled with water. No, it's not. It's filled with something else. Oh, okay. You know more about it than I do. It's like, oh my God. Sometimes, yeah, I know. I know. I'm just going to do this bluntly. Seriously, it just, Oh man, it just goes on and on, my friend. Yeah, the water is grape juice, just like the fucking floor is sand or some shit like that. It's like, oh my God. We'll get into a conversation and we'll sit there and analyze the ever living shit out of it. And I'm like, wow. It's like, how many different versions of the same thing can I possibly say? Oh my God. Sometimes people are just exasperating. I mean, no matter how you explain it to them, no matter how you tell them, no matter how you literally draw it in crayon, they're still going to tell you that it's something else. And I'm like, ugh. Dude, sis, what the fuck is wrong with this world these days? Just people do not listen to the voice of reason. They just don't understand that it is how it is. It doesn't matter how many times you go over it. It doesn't matter how many times you analyze it. It doesn't matter where you look at it. It's still going to be the same goddamn thing. Sheesh. Get a grip, people. Jesus Christ. I mean, dealing with people like that is just a fucking headache as all hell, because no matter what you say, nah, you're wrong. You're wrong. What the hell do you mean I'm wrong? I'm looking at a wall. It's still a goddamn wall. Hello? It's a wall. It's solid. No, it's not. It's something else. Well, you obviously know more about it than me, Mr. and Mrs. Expert. Okay. Then how about you explain it to me? It's just, oh, it kind of makes me wonder why I gave up drinking. I mean, seriously, dude. A pounded thumb. I would say that's a huge understatement. I would say that they're just fucked. Jesus Christ. I've never dealt with people like this before. Honestly, I've never even come across them. Oh my God. I mean, one little thing that I do, and we're talking for about a half an hour and arguing over it. Dude, I'm going to go have me a drink. Why are you going to do that for? Because you guys are driving me to drink. Way to go. Ugh, damn. You know, it's just. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm just making myself my specialty coffee. I've got some regular coffee in there. I've got a little, I think I put honey in there. Yeah, I did. I put a little bit of honey in there and a little bit of turmeric this time. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's why, and I just took some flaxseed oil and some oil of oregano too. That's why with people like that, you want to just put them on the far back of the guest list and pray to God you never come across them. Just leave them in the back and pray to God that they just disappear. Yeah, It is just, I mean, I would say it's just like dealing with little children, but I think little children even have a little bit more sense than that. I mean, especially when it's just an ongoing thing. And it's like, oh, good grief, dude. So I guess that's what they do for entertainment these days. They just pick a subject and they'll sit there and argue and debate about it from now until who laid it, until finally somebody gives up and they'll say, see, I told you I was right. No, I just got tired of arguing with you. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I wish them nothing but the best. I mean, I hope they straighten out their many, 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 many issues. And I pray one thing and one thing only. Pray that they make up their goddamn minds what the fuck they want to do and just do it. And don't involve me in it. Just do your thing and leave me out of it. Please. I don't even want to be into any of that because it's just a complicated fucking headache. Complicated being the operative word. Yeah. Yeah, because it is just, it's like beating your head on a brick wall, you're not going to get nowhere with that, except a headache. But, like I said, making myself my specialty coffee. I took some flaxseed oil. And I took some oil of oregano. And I took a multivitamin. That was step number 1. Step number 2, I added coffee, turmeric, a little bit of ginger, and a little bit of honey in here. Now I'm going to add 2 different types of creamers. One's is just regular milk, and the other is something I'll have to show that to you. This is the other one here. It's zero sugar, coconut creamer, my personal favorite. My sister got me hooked on this. Love you. My sissy poos. She's in the chat there. Oh, but anyway, like I said, some people, I'm sorry, there's just no reasoning with them. It's just things are going to be whatever they decide that they want them to be, no matter what you say or do. You're pretty much fucked. And don't forget, I've tried to help them. I've tried to be nice to them. I've tried to, do whatever I could, but it's just, the only thing that you could do oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's my favorite. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Coconut creamer with Dr. Pepper. That stuff's good. Look at this. I'll show it to you. How about that? Right there. That stuff's good. Anyway, I got this all settled. I just need to add milk to that. And I'm also making me some ginger root tea for tonight. And I'm going to make me some. Now, I don't have any green tea per se. So I'm using black tea instead. I don't know the difference of it. So. Oh. You know what that multivitamin tastes? Have you ever have you ever smelt vitamin B1? That's what the fucking multivitamin tastes like. It's ugh, weird. But anyway, let me get some stuff going here. I got like 3 different jars, as you can see. They're almost ready for the Keurig because that's where I get my hot water from. So yeah, my wife the wife's sick, so she's just feeling like absolute shit. I think she's got a oh, you can't take them? Oh. I think she's got a winter cold. So she's kind of under the weather a little bit. So she's been under the weather for a couple of days now. So, but hopefully she'll be on the mend here soon. And I'm hoping I don't get the goddamn thing. But if I do, well, I'm gonna be sick too. Well, there you go. And it usually never happens at the same time. It always happens in tandem. She'll get sick, and the next thing you know, she'll get better, and then the next thing you know, a month or 2 later, I'll get fucking sick. So I'm just fucking expecting that shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. You got to be careful with that shit, babe. For real, man. You have to watch yourself on that shit. Hey, I filled it up with water before. I don't know who did it, but I guess Keurig's got water in it. Okay. Anyway, this one goes in the Keurig. And, oh, there you go. That one goes on. I love this Keurig. This Keurig's like the best thing ever. My sis recommended it. She recommended the whole damn thing. It was originally for my wife for her birthday. So, and hell, my wife and I use it, but we use it mainly for just easy access to hot water. Yeah, we do use the K cups every now and then. We did try them. Not bad, but my wife really wasn't that impressed that much. So I think she's too used to the instant coffee, I'm glad you're feeling better, sweetie. I really am. Okay, it's going. Get 1 jar ready to go. Then I got 2 more jars. Just about done. I wish I could flip the camera around and show you guys what I'm doing. But... Hey, there you go. Got the first jar ready. Now I'm going to let this sit, and this will be ready for tonight. This one's done. Jar number 1. Now for jar number 2. But before I do that, I got to chop up. I also got to chop up a clove of garlic so I can put that in there as well. Because I read that garlic has allicin in it, and the allicin that it has in it, supposedly is very, very good for your health. And so that's the reason why I'm doing it. So I may have to spout off another clove of garlic because I don't have any oh, I have one. I have one in here, so that's a good thing. God, the trash is full. I'm gonna have to dump it today. I normally get my laundry done on I normally get my laundry done on Sundays, but seems how the laundry's kind of building up a little bit. And seems how I've got my own washer. Hell, I might as well just do a load right now. And that way, when it comes to the weekend, I'll have my weekend free. You know what I mean? See, I just chopped up 1 clove of garlic in here. Now I'm going to add some hot water. And that will help. And I'm going to let this sit as well. And there's a garlic piece in there. There you go. Turn that on. Let that go. I think I may have added just a little bit more, too much more cream or something. Yeah. True, true, true. Yeah, K cups are pretty good, but like I said, wife really wasn't that impressed that much. There you go. Now, while that's going on, I need to get me a lime. Oh dear. You out of limes? For real? No. Yep. Nope. What the fuck? Ugh. God, I don't know about this one. I think this one's too goddamn hard. I don't think I'm going to get anything. Nah, I'm going to have to skip the lemon for today. I don't have any, so gonna have to wait. So, but anyway, another jar done. Just got to agitate it a little bit. And you got to mix it up because all that stuff, all the good stuff's down the bottom. There you go. See, now got my coffee ready to go. Now I'm going to get my tea ready to go. Oh, blueberry. Ooh. Blueberry's best. I like blueberries. Right. One done. I just got to put this stuff. Oh, put that out. Just I'm formulating an idea as to what I'm going to eat for breakfast this morning. Hopefully, my wife. I'm going to be doing something a slight bit different. It's going to be interesting. Just getting some jars ready right now. So. Almost ready. Almost ready. No? I brew a lot of teas and coffees here. Yeah, I got me some black tea a brewing right here. I was gonna add lemon to it, but I don't have any, so sucks. But hey, it is what it is, dude. I noticed that this black tea brews real fast, faster than the other stuff does. The green tea takes a little bit of time to brew, but this one doesn't for some reason. I need to turn that off before it overflows. And there we go. Now I'm done with the Keurig making my brews, and I'll show you the end result as to what I have made. All right, as you can see, I have made. Hold on. I want to try and change. There. Is that okay? I have made ginger root tea. That damn it. Ginger root tea. Where the fuck? Oh. Ginger root tea for tonight before I go to bed. And I made some coffee for the morning. And then I made some black tea for whenever I can. And there you have it. So I got my teas all but made up and ready to go. Got coffee and tea all at the same time. Like that. Now let's see. Now we're going to be doing something a little slight bit. There's a slight, just a tiny little tinge of a variation on it. And I hope this turns out. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do too. When she wakes up, because I want it to be nice and hot when she wakes up. So that way. She'll be all right. What else do I need? Okay. All right, now this is probably the weirdest combination I could probably ever think of. I mean, I personally have never done it. This is going to be very first time I've ever done this. Yeah. So let me show you what I'm dealing with. Okay, hold on. Let me get you guys the best camera quality I can ever. Okay. We got a pan right here, and we've got some chorizo. Now, here is the weird part. As you can see, instead of using regular potatoes, we're going to be using just one sweet potato. I've never done this before in my life. I don't know how it's going to taste. So we'll have to check it out. So yeah, that's going to be, yeah. It's going to be new. You know, it's going to be interesting. So we'll see. I got some dishes I got to take care of real quick. Just what I do is I rinse them out and set them to the side. You guys know how I do it. I do it all the time. I just rinse the dishes out, set them to the side, and then when I get more dishes, then I wash them real good. Because I rinse them because I get all the food items, all the garbage, all the junk off of them. So that when I wash them with soap, it doesn't get my water dirty. So, and yes, I do have. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. See, me and my sis have good taste. See, she and I get along great, man. Heck yeah. She likes to eat healthy, just like me. Well, sometimes. No comment. No comment. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Hey, believe it or not, pleading the fifth gets you out of a lot of different things. Trust me, it does. I mean, no joke. I mean, when you get into an argument with somebody, when somebody wants to, get you to go a certain way, and when you say, I plead the fifth, that gets you out of everything. It really works. Trust me, I was on a panel like a couple of days ago, and they tried to get me to talk shit about somebody, and I said, no, I plead the fifth. Seriously, I plead the fifth. Because I wasn't gonna engage or get into it. They wanted me to, but I'm like, no. Uh-uh. Oh, this person's talked so much shit on you. Are you gonna say something? No, I'm gonna plead the fifth. Because as long as I didn't hear it with my own ears and see it with my own eyes, I don't care. You know, that's a big thing for me. If I see it, if I see it with my own eyes, and if I hear it with my own ears, then I get to decide whether or not I want to respond to it or not. But seems how I didn't, so I said, you know what? I'll just plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. And guess what? That shut every single little thing that they were doing down on me completely. Yep. That's the perfect way of getting out of arguments. Any arguments, even the ones at your house, all you have to do is say, I plead the fifth. And then that shuts it all down. Because nobody can argue with that. And then somebody was saying that, oh, okay, I just wanted to let you know somebody violated my rights on here. And I'm like, wait a minute, how did they violate your rights? They violated my Fourth Amendment right. I started laughing and I'm like, dude, do you even know what your Fourth Amendment right is? Do you want me to look it up and educate you on it? Because you obviously don't know what it is. Oh, I'm not American, so I don't know. No, that's bullshit. Constitutional rights apply to everybody around the world, period. Because that's something that you can't change. That's something that is consistently frequent with anybody. It don't matter. Doesn't matter what country you're from or where you're at. Rights are rights. Constitution is the Constitution. And that's that. You can't change that. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that would like to take that piece of paper and throw it away and rip it up and stuff like that, but that's not going to happen. Because, as the auditors, as my favorite auditor, Emma Gadsden Press says, rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, they go away. Just like with everything else. If you don't exercise your mind, it disappears. If you don't challenge yourself and make positive choices in your life, then it's just going to slowly disappear. Pretty simple. And, that's with anything in life, man. If you don't, like, for instance, you know what I like that is a good challenge for your mind? Is playing like word puzzles, playing like find it games and adventure games where you have to, you have to look for this to solve this. You have to look for that to solve that. You know what I mean? It's really, really interesting and really, really, I find it quite amusing. It's entertaining. I like it. To where you go. I like to play like little find it games. Little crossword puzzle. I remember when it was either my dad or my mom always used to read the paper like every single morning. And I'm thinking that there are a small, yep, there are a small handful of people that, actually, you know, kind of, play the crossword puzzles on the back of the newspaper. And there's some pretty interesting ones. They're challenging, but they're interesting. You've got they're word solving problems. It's really neat. I never really cared to read the paper that much. I never really cared to listen to the news because, you know, bottom line, word to the wise, only believe half of what you really hear because the other half is just made up bullshit. Designed basically for exasperating things that don't even exist. And I'm gonna say this bluntly. Do you know why? Um, do you know why people are starting to exercise the right to film in public places, public accessible areas of public places? You know why? Well, think about, you guys remember Rosa Parks, right? It's the same thing. Rosa Parks stood up for what she believed that was right, for what she believed that needed to be done. And guess what? It happened. Just like when they stand up for the rights to film in public accessible areas of public places. They have the right by law to do that. They do. They have the right by law to do that. And I respect that. I commend them for that. But here's where one of my hangups is. And this is what kind of pisses me off in a way. Well, it's not really ticking me off. It's just, it's just kind of, should I say, disappointing. You know, okay, yes, I understand that everybody has a right to pull out a camera and film wherever they want, as long as it's not a restricted area and yada, yada, yada. I get that. Okay. But why should some of these people out there purposefully, now they do it purposefully, stick a camera in somebody's face and make them talk, basically, make them react. And then when they react, then they get basically the views, the subs, and the attention that they want. I just don't get that. I don't get why that people, that they antagonize people just for a reaction. And a lot of their responses is as well as because they can. Uh, Now, a statement like that if somebody really said that, if I asked them, why are you sticking the camera in my face? Oh, because I have the right to. I can't. That is the most. Yeah, but still though. And you know why stuff like that happens, sis? I'll tell you why. And they'll even say it. You know why stuff like that happens? And they'll even say it. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Oh, because I can. If someone does that, I'm just like, you know what? I'm sorry, but there's no fixing ignorance. There's just not. That's wow. That is just a statement that you really can't argue with or reason with. It's just a statement in ignorance. Me personally, yeah, I know I have the right to film in public and do all that. But here's what else it is, I'm a little bit more respectful about it. When I'm filming out in public, I try and focus the camera on me and not on everybody else because I don't want everybody else in the film. I don't. I don't purposely do that. I don't. I don't want anybody else in the film. The film's about me and about things that are going on with me. That the other people don't matter. So I try and angle the camera towards me and get the camera away from them. But if they, once again, if they accidentally walk in the frame or do something like that, then I can't do nothing about it. There's nothing I can do about that. There's none. It's just, well, you know what I mean? Here's what I'm dealing with, folks. Look at that tree, so okay? Look at that, baby. Yeah. There's some good stuff here. Yeah. I'm going to be adding some potatoes with this. Once this meat cooks a little bit, then I'm going to add some eggs. We're going to have a good meal. Yeah. So, but like I said, I can understand their argument to a certain degree. But, if you ask them, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And if they say, well, because I can, you're like, then there's just, can't really say much after that because they just pretty much disarmed everything. So, I mean, you could argue about it, but it would be just redundant because it doesn't matter what you say, they're going to do it anyway. So, like, well, as long as you get my good side, even though I don't really have a bad side, but okay, you know, like that, it don't matter. No expectation of privacy in the public sector. And I get that. How long do you cook this stupid chorizo anyway? Here, let me show you. And I don't know how long you take for it to cook it anyway. I don't know. There's the chorizo, guys. Right there. I wish I could fucking go do an open stream, but can't do it because I don't have enough subs on this channel yet. So, but it'll happen. All right, this is pretty much good. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can cut this damn thing down a little more. I'm gonna add the potatoes to it, and I'm gonna add some water to it too. And that way, the potatoes can soak up all that good stuff in there. There we go. And I think now would be a good time to add a couple of eggs to it too. Pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of eggs to it. Then we should be in the pink, I think. So we'll find out. Like I said, this is my first time cooking with sweet potatoes, so I don't know how these are going to turn out. I imagine they're just like regular potatoes, only they just got a little bit of a different taste to them. That's it. You know, to me, potato is a potato is a potato is a potato. Just like with eggs, eggs are eggs. Doesn't matter where you get them from as long as they're from a chicken. Or they could be from, you know, an ostrich or anything like that, but I don't go that fancy. And there we go. Now we just let her cook down. I am going to add some cheese to this too, but I'm going to wait until all this stuff reduces down. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I went ahead and added it anyway because I didn't read your message until now. Oops. Damn it. So now we'll wait. Fuck. Should have watched it. Damn it. Yeah, I missed it. That's all right though. Now I'm just letting everything come up to a heat or something. I'm gonna crank this up just a slight bit. Got it on, well, as low as I possibly can, so hopefully it'll do something somewhere. Hoping so. I'll be glad when I get up enough subs to where I can open stream. I really don't like it with this StreamYard unless you know, unless I have somebody up here to chat and all that stuff. I really don't like StreamYards that much. You know, that's the only reason why. Well, actually, the reason why I do have StreamYards is because it's hooked into a few of my accounts that I have zero access to other than through StreamYards. Because I lost the code to it, and that's the only way I can get in to do anything with it. So, yeah, it happens. See, now it's starting to bubble a little bit. God, this looks like throw up, doesn't it? Jesus. Looks like puke. Hopefully it don't taste like puke. I don't use any seasonings other than the seasoning that the chorizo already has in it. Figured that's probably what I need to do. Yeah, I know, babe. I know, sweetheart. I know you would. Maybe next time I'll do a panel, and that way we can all come up and just chill. It'd be nice. Nice to do a panel. Because I haven't done a panel with anybody in a long time on any of my channels because, just no one really likes to chat this way anymore. They pretty much just sit tight and do their thing. Sometimes I just feel by myself, I miss having somebody close to me that I talk to all the time. Talking with these other people, it's okay, but just a couple of them they're in a constant state of turmoil, and no matter what I do, they're still going to be fighting with one another. So I just try not to get involved and let them do whatever they do, and move on as a result of it. There is another lady that's here that I really really like, but she she's got shit going on. He doesn't really have time, so but anyway, you know what I mean, sis. I miss you. Miss you a lot, bub. I really do. Like I said, next time I'll do a panel, and that way you can come up and yeah, that way you can come up and we can just chat. That'd be nice. I miss chatting. I miss talking. I really do. Oh, by the way, I've got a candidate that could be possibly taking care of me when I'm in a nursing home. So at least she said she was going to, but I doubt it though. Probably going to be maybe somebody that's, I don't know, somebody's in the chat there. Huh? They're willing, fine. Make sure I take my meds and, you know, everything's running smoothly. Yeah. Hint, 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 just saying. Hint and hint, hint, hint. Yeah, it's just, yeah. The one in the chat would be the one that I would trust fully to take care of me. Yeah, she does really well. The other one, knowing my luck, he'd probably be off her meds and oops, I forgot. Oops, I forgot. Oops, I forgot. And I'm sitting there in the bed, just waiting on my medications or something like that. Oops, I forgot. Oops, I forgot. I forgot to check his vitals today. Oops. I forgot to take him out on the terrace to get some sun. Whoops. Next thing you know, about a week, oh, I'm dead. Oops. See, like I said, when it comes to that, I need someone that's going to take care of me and without the oopsness. I can only think of one without the oops. So, yeah. Anyway, this thing's starting to reduce down just a little bit. It's slow and steady. So I'm just kind of letting it boil up a little bit. That way the potatoes will absorb all that wonderful grease that's in there, and we'll have ourselves a nice meal. Just gotta keep at it. You know what I heard? I heard that if you fast, which I could never do because of the way my health is, they said if you fast for one day, it actually allows your body to heal itself and basically reset itself and all that. But with me, the way my blood sugar is, I couldn't do that. I have to have at least 3 meals a day or three of something every single day. Because if I don't, it's gonna severely screw up my body big time. I mean, right now, my blood sugar is going down, and I'm trying to fight it as much as I can because it feels like I'm gonna pass out. I'm trying to fight it as much as I can because the last thing that I ate last night was we had Carlina's Mexican food, really really good, and then I drank my oh you do, then I drank my detox tea. The detox tea actually worked. You're supposed to try it for like 3 days. I sent the recipe out. I think you got it though. I sent it to you. But you do it like you drink the detox tea for like 3 days straight just before you go to bed. And well, it worked. First day didn't do nothing. Second day didn't do nothing. But the third day, yeah, it worked. It cleared my bowels out pretty good. So that's a plus. That's what it's supposed to do. So not sure what else it does, but they recommended that I do that, every so often, but don't do it all the time. So. But I do have the recipe for the detox. So if you guys ever want it, let me know, and I'll send you. I'll send you the link to it. It's really, really good. I mean, it worked for me. You go and you take. I think it was 6 or 7 bay leaves for one. Then you get a small handful of oregano and a small handful of. It's Jamaica, but it's called hibiscus leaves. And then you Boil that up for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then that, and you drink that for 3 days, and that's enough for a. I believe that's enough for a detox, and then that's it. God, it's starting to turn out neat. Looks like diarrhea, but that's just my opinion. I'm gonna let this sit and cook for a little bit. Let it firm up. I was gonna add the cheese to it, but I'm gonna wait until more of this damn liquid gets cooked out of it. Don't want it to be all runny and stuff, so. Smells good. It's starting to smell good now. I could smell the sweet potatoes coming through. Isn't this neat, sis? You don't have to worry about, trolls or anything like that coming in the chat because it's just us hanging out. I seen another person in here a while back, but I don't know where that one went. Probably got bored. There you go. So anyway, I'm just cooking away. That's all I'm doing. You can tell it's getting more and more less liquidy. Just got to let it sit for a while. I know it's taking so long. Sorry, guys. Just cooking's a process, guys. It's not like fast food. Home cooking takes time. But I can see the bottom, so I know some of this liquid is being cooked out. Just stirring it, letting it sit, stirring it, letting it sit. Love you too. I like hanging out too. Oh. Yeah, this is just about. Actually, it's got a ways to go. But, well, I'm trying. This could cook a little faster than that. Can't rush progress. I'll just let this damn thing cook. Fuck it. Just put a lid on it to see if I can get it to cook a little hotter. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think I should? Think I should put a lid on this thing or not? Doubt it, but I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just letting it roll. Letting it roll. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little slow. I feel like fucking Down syndrome. Yeah. But my blood sugar level's starting to drop. I gotta get something, dude. I can't do this. I gotta get something that's gonna bring it back up again. I'll get me some coffee. Maybe that'll kind of spike things up a little bit. There we go. Cheers. Oh my God, that's good shit. This is one of the best cup of coffees I've ever made. Oh my goodness. Just the flavors in here hit just perfectly. Oh my God, it's great. And I know why it else is good too, sis, because you helped me make it. That was a good belt of coffee. God damn, I needed that. Holy shit, that was good. With all the cinnamon, turmeric, ginger I put in there. Oh hell yeah. I get to work with a friend of mine tomorrow. I just got to figure out what time though. He just wants me to clean up his yard for him, so that's no big deal. I could do it. Told him just get me the right tools and the right stuff to do it, and I'll do it. No big deal. I mean, technically, I do have a weed eater. I do have all the tools here, but I use them for here, not for over there or on a job site somewhere. Because, if I do that, then they're just going to wear down and then I won't have any tools to use when I want to use them here. So, yeah. See, it's starting to form into something. Yeah. So look, it's starting to chill out a little bit, not looking like diarrhea now. It's actually starting to form up. Like I said, slow and steady wins the race. And that is very, very true in a lot of instances. And I'm gonna actually say this why, because there was an actual, and I'm not even kidding you. Scientists actually did an experiment with a tortoise and the hare. The tortoise was on this side and the hare was on this side. The tortoise kept walking and the hare just kind of lagged and the tortoise won. That is actually a true statement. Trust me on that one. I actually saw it. There's scientific proof that that's true. If you don't believe me, try it yourself. Try a bunny rabbit in one lane and a tortoise in the other lane to see which one wins. I guarantee the tortoise will win. That's a proven fact. That's not just an Aesop's fable. That's proven fact. So, just saying. What, Aurora, you want outside of us? What? Outside go potty? Estoy haciendo chorizo con papas. Man, you sound like shit. My poor wife sounds like crap, dude. She's really plugged up. Damn, she sounds terrible. Yeah, she's got a cold, dude. For real, she's got a cold, man. I'm gonna have to head out here in a little bit because my phone's about ready to go dead. Damn it. I had it on this morning, but I was playing a video game, so. And plus, as you guys say, StreamYards does 100% eat up your battery on your phone. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Anyway, guys, here's pretty much the end result of this. I wish I could show you more, but I can't because my battery's about ready to go. So, you guys take care. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Thank you for watching. Later, guys. Bye.